controlled because these 7 pranayams are effective in case of all disorders. Now interlock the fingers of both the hands and rest them behind your head. With hands towards head and head towards hand, press them against each other. A vibration will be generated in the neck region. Now press with one hand only. While inhaling deeply, press your hand towards head and head towards hand. Press them against each other, and while doing so, your hand should be resting on your temple. Now rest both the hands on your knees and rotate the shoulders. In one direction, then in the opposite direction. These are minor exercises. And now let's start practicing asanas. First of all, we will practice Mandukasana, which is most important. For Mandukasana, first sit in Vajrasana like this, with both the knees joined in front. Knees joined in the front like this. If you are unable to sit in Vajrasana due to severe knee pain, avoid this posture. Sit on a chair and bend forward. And practice. In case of severe lower back pain, this can be practiced in sitting posture itself. With ankles outward, toes inward, place both the hands over the knees. This is Vajrasana. Now let us practice Mandukasana. Place your fists on either sides of the navel, in this manner. Now breathe out and bend forward. After breathing in, breathe out completely. First contract your stomach in completely. Come back to the same posture. Now remember, you have to stay in bending posture for 10 to 15 seconds or up to 30 seconds, then only it would be effective. It will put pressure on the pancreas. This was the first posture. That can be practiced for 3 to 15 times. Now the second pose of Mandukasana. Increase the duration as per the severity of diabetes. Just as the dosage of medicines and insulin is increased, enhance the duration of Kapalabhati and Mandukasana, especially if the diabetes is very severe. Now place your left palm on the navel with right hand resting over that. While breathing out, bend forward. This is the second pose of Mandukasana, especially for diabetes. Stay for some time in bending position only. Bend forward with stomach pressed in properly. And look forward. Do not bend your head. Keep your head straight. Neck also with chest touching your knees. Like this. Again. Come back. Stay in this position. So these were the asanas for patients of diabetes. 2 important poses of Mandukasana. While breathing out, you have to bend forward. In case of lower back pain, do it in sitting posture only. It will be effective only if you press like this. Then bend forward in case you do not have lower back pain. This is Mandukasana. Very effective for diabetes. Along with diabetes, if you have stress also, then practice Shashakasana. Raise your hands up, breathe in, look upward, now breathe out and bend forward. With palms, elbows and forehead resting on the ground. Breathe out. Do not raise your buttocks. Then lift your hands up and bring them down from sides. One should practice this as well. It will reduce the stress level and will bring calmness to the mind and to our feelings. Worries will subside. Tensions and anger will be controlled. After this one, you may practice the next asana. Yoga Mudrasana along with Mandukasana. It is also very effective for diabetes. Although Mandukasana itself is very effective, but this has a little different posture. If possible, you may sit in Padmasana. Place your right foot over the left thigh and left foot over the right thigh in this manner. So that the ankles of both the feet rest on either sides of the navel.